Welcome back to Next Gen Investing. It's now time to dive into under 30, and today we are talking a name with a huge move to the upside, that being UiPath, which is up almost 24% on the session. So joining us now is Sam Vadas, host for the Schwab Network. And so Sam, what's driving all this upside? Because I did see now they're pacing for their largest percentage increase since December of 2023, so about 2 years.
Right, Jenny. This stock is on a tear today, as you say, up over 20% in the trading session. And this coming off the back of third quarter earnings, a revenue beat there, as well as its earnings too. So let me just run you through as far as what this company does, if folks aren't familiar with it. It is in the business of automation. It's in the business of robot process automation, so RPA as the industry likes to call it. So what it effectively does is it builds software robots that basically mimic human-like tasks on the computer. So think things like copy and pasting and clicking around, and basically what humans do but faster and a lot more sort of repetitive tasks with fewer mistakes. So they've really made a business right now out of selling these tools that help businesses basically save on cost, make it more efficient, and also limit errors. But this third quarter report came out, as I mentioned, above expectations here. I'll just run you through the numbers, what we got. Adjusted EPS of 16 cents versus 15. Revenue of $411.1 million versus the street's expectations of 393. That was representative of 16% growth there. ARR, $1.782 billion, up 11%. And the company says that's been driven partly by momentum that they're seeing in Agentic. Adjusted gross margin 85% higher, free cash flow $28 million, and then they're guiding revenue of between $462 million and $467 million. So all of that, all those numbers, as far as I just mentioned, managed to offset some of the worries that had initially been in the market around government spending, around the competition as well. Partnerships they have are with the likes of Snowflake, OpenAI, also NVIDIA. The CEO has been talking that up in recent days. They are seeing traction as far as some of the sectors that they service, where they sell some of this software and these tools across financials and healthcare. And the CEO calls the macro landscape right now, quote, dynamic. So we've seen a number of price target boosts off the back of this today, which is perhaps helping things out as far as the stock being rewarded as well. I mean, you've got Barclays that's up the price target now, $16 from 14. We're currently trading at 18 and change right now, keeping it equal weighting on the shares there. They're pretty encouraged by what they got out of the report. Canaccord also looking at a price target now of 19 from $15. They're keeping a buy rating on the shares as well. They are pretty positive on what they've got here as far as improving execution, continued signs of building momentum across selling agentic capabilities for its fiscal 2026, and this quarter was the first in 2 years that net new ARR has increased on a year-over-year basis. So that was pretty encouraging as well. They're pretty happy and optimistic around the credence that they're giving the company around its strategy, leaning into agentic automation as well. Wells Fargo is now looking at $14 from 12. They've kept an equal weight rating on the shares here. They are pretty impressed by the guidance. They say it shows further stabilization here. And then you had the folks over at D.A. Davidson also raising the price target to keeping a neutral rating on the stock. This one was interesting because they've said that they're incrementally positive towards this one, given the improved stability in the business. But with revenue contribution from new products still early on in the picture, they are still sitting on the sidelines, which is interesting because if you look across some of the analyst consensus here, you do have quite a number of them, a cohort that is in the hold camp. So it does look like there are other analysts sort of sitting on the sidelines here, waiting for a little bit more evidence and clarity moving forward, guys.
Yeah, and a huge boom obviously today, as we've seen evidenced by price. So great summation of really what's driving today's phenomenal upside. We so appreciate it. Sam Vadas, host for the Schwab Network.